are live at Call Me Oz Live. It is Wednesday, 6 p.m. It is the day before the New Mexico State Fair. I have two amazing guests here with us today. We have Raul, and I'm going to let him say his last name.
Lorenzoni.
And we have Nicole
Otero.
So these are my special guests today, and they are going to apparently be making a victim out of me from what I understand. Okay, so these are magicians that we've been talking about that are going to be part of the Red Velvet Dinner and Magic Show. And they're also got some other things going on that we're going to talk about in a little bit. But first of all, we're going to talk a little bit about the fair. I am resting up for the fair, which actually starts tomorrow, of course. We know that. Before we actually talk about the fair, we're going to go to the website and we're going to show these people a couple of things on the website that they might want to know about. And that is going to be on the website. We survive off of advertising services. So if you're interested in advertising on callmeoz.net and you click on that button, it'll take you to this page right here. And this tells you a little bit about what we do and how we do it and how we might be able to benefit your business. We're a local company that promotes nothing but local entertainers and local businesses, so that's what we do. If you have an event coming up anytime soon, you can also get it posted on Call Me Oz really fast by clicking on Quick Postings. That'll take you to this page, and you just fill out this information. Tell us what kind of event you're having. Tell us a little bit about it. And then you submit this and you pay $5, and of course then you're good to go. So that's what we're going to talk about on the website. A little bit short and sweet because I want to get through our events and then I want to get to what these guys got. I'm really not sure what Raul's got up his sleeve with these cards.
Oh, yes.
What are these cards doing here?
Well,
tell me about it.
What happened is, classical of magic, you have to have at least one card trick, no?
Yeah.
So that is the idea. So that's why it's, we brought some cards in order to see. It's an experiment, as a matter of fact. I'm very happy for this because it's the first time that this will be presented. So let's see if it works. Okay. So
I'm like a guinea pig?
Absolutely.
What do you think about that, Nicole?
Sounds good.
You were good with that?
Yeah.
You guys good with that? Okay, so we're going to be a guinea pig.
So ready to be a guinea pig?
I'm ready to be a guinea pig. Let's see what we got.
First of all, we try to mix the tradition of New Mexico,
Okay.
which is a dream catcher. Okay.
Right.
So for dream catcher, we have this little bag that is one of those, like, how you call those bags that you use on the church for donation, for putting the
Like an offering bag?
Exactly. So
okay.
as you can see, it has a zipper, so my hand goes in.
Oh, I see.
To the other side, so there's absolutely nothing. Okay.
Right.
Like in my head. So absolutely nothing. Okay. So, but this one is going to catch a dream. Okay. So that dream has to be inserted in your mind.
Okay.
Okay. So by now, and I have to tell you that on all the things that I do, I'm a very fast and powerful hypnotist.
Okay.
Okay, so I use several methods. There's one very fast in which I shake your hand and you fall in the middle of the stage like a sack of potatoes. Don't worry, Bill, we're not going to do that right now, okay? There are other systems, but I need you to clear your mind.
Clearing my mind.
Stop thinking of a turkey leg in a burrito.
Raul, that's very hard to do the day before the fair.
Absolutely.
That's really hard to do, or a fried Twinkie or something like that.
Someone on the audience is thinking of a fried chocolate Twinkie. No, okay, so stop that because it's distracting me. Okay, so the idea is to insert a thought. Okay, so by inserting a thought, we have 52 cards in a deck of cards. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, and you can see those, there are all of them over there. Okay. All of them are red here on the back. Okay.
Nicole, can you count them and make sure there's 52 cards?
No.
Okay. Never mind, we'll just believe him.
Nicole is the assistant and refused to assist. So please.
What an assistant. Okay.
Thank you. No, don't worry. Thank you. Don't worry. This is going to take like forever.
All right, we're going to believe you.
She's very smart, but sometimes it takes like forever to do things. So you can imagine to count from 0 to 54 is going to be like that.
Sure, I'll take a soda.
I'm in the middle of a trick. Dude, okay, this is distracting. Okay, well, so let's pretend that you understand that I'm shuffling the cards. No, thank you. I'm in the middle of a trick, okay? So, serious with that matter.
Okay, fine.
Okay, you're making noise, please, and distracting the audience here. Okay, so we have 52 cards, one more time.
So you say so, yes.
Okay, so instead of going with the finger and all the thing, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to flip one part of the deck of cards, and I'm going to flip it here, okay? Then I'm going to flip like half of the deck of cards, and I'm going to put it like back there, and then 3/4 of the deck and put it like this, and then the whole deck is flipped, okay? So by now, as you understand, we have a mess of cards, so we have some cards facing up and some cards facing down.
Right.
So I need to ask you, in fair and square, is that true? I mixed them in front of you, they're all cards over here. So which one will be, Bill? Facing up, facing down?
I am going to say facing down.
Okay, so the first one is your card. You can see it, you can show it to the camera, okay? You can show it to your friends. We're not his friends, of course. So you got it completely, okay? Put it back wherever you want.
I have to remember what it is.
You have to. Do you want to keep it with you to remember, because you don't imagine the amount of people that fail. So don't worry. Keep it over there.
Okay.
Okay. So now, the idea is that I have to hypnotize you for you to be able to transfer that dream into something that will be catch. Okay.
Okay.
So I have a very resourceful tool. No, don't worry, Bill. It's not that.
Okay.
It's just for you to think. That's a new technique. Okay, so just think of your card like if it was the license plate of a pickup truck coming towards to you 100 miles per hour, and the driver is looking at you. Can you see that? Can you see the truck coming towards to you? Can you see that?
Yes.
Think on that. And think on the number of the card. Think it's a number. Yeah, it's a big card. No, okay. So think on that, and now have that idea, and that idea, look, Bill, it's going to be transferred here. And now tell me if that was your dream, that was your card.
Yes, that is my card.
That is your card. Okay, well, so we got it over there, ladies and gentlemen. It worked. It worked.
Yes. That's the card.
So trying. I've been trying like that. So
that's awesome.
But because the magic is on you, you were able to promote that. That's
nice.
That's why. So
very nice.
And you can applaud. I can listen to the applause here, and that's why. Nicole, we're in the middle of the show. So Kenny, Michelle, Angie says over there something for you.
Angie and Kenny and Michelle and Trent.
So
hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Do you like the trick? No.
Did you like the trick?
It's the first time that this trick has been presented in public.
No, sorry.
No, I'm making fun.
Get one.
I don't like to eat when I'm performing. Thank you so much.
Well, you're not letting me do anything. Get one.
Okay, but do I? There's nothing here, Nicole. There's absolutely nothing. Thank you so much. You see, that's the problem with the assistant. She's supposed to be helping me to make things easier.
Right?
I wasn't paying
Right?
attention.
But let me tell you something. She's beautiful. She's phenomenal. She sings fantastically.
Ooh, you
So-
sing. Okay. She sings.
Whenever she wants to do something, is great. But the problem is, I don't know. It's the decisions changes and etc. So that's why. But tell us, Bill. What do you want us to do now for you?
So we're going to talk a little bit about the show coming up at Red Velvet. Okay. So this is comedy, dinner, magic show, live band afterwards. So this is kind of a celebration of Red Velvet Underground's 1-year anniversary. October 19th, Friday. You can get tickets at Red Velvet in person for $40, or you can buy them online with Hold My Ticket for $45, plus their service fees. Or you can buy them at the door for $50. So she has money.
I think that you're going to say that you can use cash, or you can use your credit card if you decide to. That's the idea?
Yeah. So you can go either way.
Okay, okay, well, so.
So that'll be a great show. We're looking forward to that. I think that's going to be a good time.
Yes.
Do you have a great show planned out for that?
That definitely. We have a great show, like you mentioned, comedy, interaction with the audience. Hopefully you can understand what I'm saying because I have a thick accent, so sorry for that. But that's the thing. We have hey us. David is saying hey us.
David, hello, David. Yes.
So cool. So I will. The idea is to make. Well, I didn't tell you about this, but we are doing this show to support the poor children of Albuquerque, which are mine. You know. Don't worry.
I like that.
But it's the idea. The idea is to create a of theatrical performances and magic and etc. etc. So, but yeah, so great comedy, audience participation. The shows that we do are intended for the adult, but allow children to be on them. Okay.
And we're going to have another magician there too.
Yes.
There's going to be two magicians.
Great,
It's going to be you and.
Let me tell you about this magician. I've been seeing this kid ever since he was 15 years old. So now he has longer hair and he has hair here and he's like all creepy and all those things. But he's great. He's a great magician. Yes.
Yeah. So it's going to be great. It's a great deal. I mean, for $40, you get a 4-course dinner, comedy show, 2-hour magic show, then live bands afterwards. So it's a great evening. Great evening. So can't wait for it.
Absolutely.
So. So I was just informed too that not only are we going to be at the New Mexico State Fair, but you guys are going to be, well, you've got to go to Colorado.
Colorado.
Yes.
Well, you want to change your mind?
I would, but next show. We got the next show coming up, and I'll be there.
Okay. So you guys will be on stage this Sunday.
This Sunday. Yeah.
Right? At 3 o'clock?
At 3 o'clock.
From 3 to 3:50 this Sunday. So if you're planning on coming to the fair on Sunday, you could actually catch their act before open karaoke.
Oh, yeah.
So open karaoke starts at 5 o'clock and check-in time is 4 to 4:30. So, yeah. So you can sing a song and maybe we'll videotape you.
When is this?
Sunday.
I'm not there Sunday.
Oh, that's right.
He's being sarcastic.
Because she's going to Colorado. I don't know why.
Tell this guy something.
Why are you going to Colorado?
I work.
Oh.
I build stuff for a living.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, building.
Well, so she's building on Sunday. So, also at the New Mexico State Fair on Thursday, September 13th from 6 to 8 p.m., we have the Call Me Oz Comedy Showcase going on. I don't know if you knew about that.
No.
Yeah, we don't just do karaoke. This is going to be produced by Left Field Productions, and it'll be featuring Keith Breckenridge, David Roseman, Buck D, Eddie Stevens, Julian Moten, and Eddie Stevens.
And Eddie Stevens, okay.
Have you ever seen any of these guys?
Yes.
Have you seen Eddie?
Eddie, I've seen Eddie. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah.
Funniest British guy I have ever seen in my life. I'm telling you, man. This is a great lineup of comedians. These guys are over the top. So I think that the biggest trick for them is they cannot say the F word on stage.
I know.
That's why
Difficult.
I stay quiet.
Difficult, yeah. But,
That's going to be tough.
it's going to be.
That's going to be very tough for them.
No, but I was aware that you, and I really appreciate what you're doing because you are able to promote all these activities and arts, which we are involved into that, and also comedy, so.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, we like it all. If it's entertainment, we like it, especially, and just like I said, we focus on local entertainers. So we're not really about the big national acts. We're not really about all that stuff. That stuff's great. They have tons of money to promote their own shows. So we're here to help the locals get up and get started and get moving.
And thank you.
And that's what we're about. So I'm going to go over all the events at the New Mexico State Fair, if you don't mind, really quick.
Go ahead.
So what happens is everything happens at the main pavilion. We have open karaoke every night, September 6th through the 15th from 5 to 5:45. Online registration is open, and people can sign up. We can only take 6 singers per day during that time. The adult showcase nights are September 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, 13th at 8 p.m. The New Mexico State Fair parade is this Saturday, September 8th at 9 a.m. The adult semifinal night is September 14th at 8 p.m. The champions for adults is September 15th at 8 p.m. The minors finals and champion day is September 16th at 2:45. Then special recognition awards are the same day at 3:45. And then we do a celebration cake cutting immediate following the crowning of the champions at about 5 o'clock. Now that Sunday you will be in town, so you can come to the fair and you can have a piece.
So there.
Yes, yes. And if you come on Saturday, you can actually sing smoking karaoke.
That I'm so in.
So, just so you know. That's what we're doing. The fair is the big thing for us, of course. See you tomorrow, Kenny. Of course, this is all the people that are involved in the state fair. We have over 200 people involved in what we do at the fair. Between contestants and staff and special guests, and it's crazy how many people there are. Yeah, so do you have a trick for us, Nicole?
No.
No?
I don't. Not at all.
I'm teaching her right now, and she's learning, and but she's basically assisting with the things and bringing joy to the people. Which is, and then she has a part that she sings completely, and she's very creative, but still into the developmental stage, into that.
We got some script writing going on in our show.
Very cool. I cannot wait.
It's gonna be awesome.
I think we need to, when you guys get this all together and ready to roll, I think we need to just start putting together a magic show.
Absolutely.
We do.
We're
Yeah.
gonna be performing at different restaurants in town too. We've already got it set up.
Sweet.
Sure.
Well, keep us posted on this so that we know.
Oh no, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna be el padrino del show. Okay, so that would be the idea.
So after the state fair, we actually have a karaoke show going on at the International Balloon Fiesta this year.
Nice.
This is the first time ever. I tried getting in there many years, and this time they just came to us and said, hey, so the top 24 semifinalists from the state fair automatically sing at the Balloon Fiesta. And then
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then we have like 12 extra open spots each day at the Balloon Fiesta for anybody who wants to sing. So if you want to sing a song like 11 o'clock in the morning,
Freezing your shorts, that would be good.
freezing your butt off.
Yes.
That's what Bloody Marys are for.
Absolutely.
Totally there now.
Yep. Yep. So you can sing on the stage there, and then the next one, so that one's in the morning. That's October 10th. That's at 10:30 in the morning, from 10:30 to 1. And then on October 11th, we do it before the balloon glow from 5 to 7:30. And this is done by Little Anita's, which they
I love the food from that.
Right.
and they have like the whole north end of the field is theirs. It's going to be this huge bar, seats like 235 people, and it's going to be a massive bar. So that's where we'll be. Be a good time.
It's worth to go flying, no? Because there is no place to park sometimes. But these people are doing excellent service and fantastic job. And people
Yep.
from all over the world come to see that show. So fantastic. Yep.
Yes, this is going to be a good time. This is really going to be a good time. See, I think they should do magic shows at the Balloon Fiesta too.
Absolutely.
Everywhere.
Yeah, and I think the fair next year we need to focus on local magicians.
Please.
Just local
Yes.
Yeah, please
Yes.
do that. Please do that. We need your help, Bill, on that, because definitely there is a lot of talent, and your support is very good into that.
Yeah, and I'm not saying anything about Mark, the guy that they have come in. I mean, in fact, he's awesome. He's really a great magician. He's a great performer, is what he does. He gets on stage, he really does it well. And I get that, but I also think that there's a lot of room for us to focus more on the local people.
Sure.
So maybe next year we'll see what happens.
Definitely.
That'd be nice,
It will be an honor
Always
to be
room for
there.
everyone.
So after the Balloon Fiesta, we have the Call Me Oz birthday bash going down.
Oh, happy birthday! Yeah.
Happy birthday, Call Me Oz.
Tanti auguri, yeah.
Yes. Now, my birthday's in November too, and you're going to have a baby in November
Absolutely.
on
yes.
my birthday.
Exactly. So I'm
Wow.
super
Did
happy
not
for
know.
that. So
Magically, it's going to happen.
He's a
Magically.
magician.
It's magically delicious. Yes, so coming another magician more to the world.
I know. Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you.
that is totally awesome. And then in December, we do the Twinkle Light Parade. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes,
Have
I've
you seen
been,
it?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. Another one we freeze our butt off.
Absolutely.
Last time they made us dress in pajamas.
So you can wear your fussy pajama and
I think I went to the store like that morning and bought my pajamas.
great.
Yeah, it was crazy. So, so now I'm looking down here. You have rope?
Yeah, of course. It's come on, magic and rope is always. You know, you have a rope like you have on any bedroom in your house.
Of course.
And so that's why magicians and rope go together. I have no idea.
Right.
But do you want to see something with a rope?
Yeah, I thought you were going to tie up Nicole.
Yeah, that's the. There's a good friend of mine, an excellent magician, that is Matt King, and he says you're going to do the Houdini naked scape show. No. My wife will not be happy.
Yeah, I don't think that would be good.
No, but I can show you. I can show you something. Do you want to see something?
Yeah, I do. I want to see what
you guys want to see something super fast. Okay, let me disappear for a second, and here it comes. Okay.
See, he disappeared and reappeared.
And reappears. So
Just like that.
The magic.
That was amazing.
So let's do for the whole participation here. So we have 3 pieces of rope.
Okay.
That you will see a medium one, a long one, and a small one. Okay. So you will examine the small one. Nicole will examine the medium one, and I will examine. Of course not. It's for you to see that you have a real piece of rope. It has no magnetic parts. It has no hidden assistance. Nothing for that. Is that true?
That's true.
No smoke and mirrors. No, and it's
Yep.
not made in China. Well, maybe it will.
Probably was made in China.
How do you know that?
Well, I don't know exactly. So the thing is, so who has the small piece of rope? You have the small piece of rope.
I have the small piece.
Are you satisfied that is a real piece of rope?
Yes, that is a real piece
So
of
we have that piece of rope, and then you have the medium piece of rope. So we have medium, small, and long piece of rope. Okay, so just imagine that these 3 pieces of rope that you can see the ends here, and then you see the other ends here on the side. Just imagine that these 3 pieces of rope are the same length.
Okay.
Just imagine, because if you believe and you blow on them, they will become the 3 into the same size. And we have nothing more than 3 pieces of rope. So you can see 1 piece of rope, 2 pieces of rope, 3 pieces of rope. Can you hold this piece of rope, because this is not what I want to show. Thank you for the assistant. I have 2 pieces of rope built here. That what I want to show you is when you blow something like this, now you have a very long piece of rope. You see this? So, okay. What happened here is this. I grab this side with this side, put it on this side, and then grab my safety cutting scissors and cut them back again, and I have 2 pieces of rope one more time. You got it? You're following that, okay? That's not what I want to show you. What I want to show you very fast, I have a long piece of rope, okay? Keep that one in the middle over there. If these ends are distracting you, what we do is take them off and we put them here in the pocket, okay? So now we have a circle, the circle of life, okay? You cannot do nothing with it more than, I don't know, you can make like boobs or lenses or so. So it's not the idea of having a circle of rope. But if you look for the soft spot, something like here, and then you grab the ends and put them back, and now you have the long piece of rope one more time, okay? So it's the same piece of rope that I showed you, Bill, okay? So here in front of your bare eyes, you can see it, you can see, check. In order to learn how to do this is called electromagnetism, okay? So now, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna learn how to do a trick in your house. So run, go for a piece of rope, bring it back, and then what you do is you rub it in one side, and rub it on the other side, and once that they touch together, electromagnetism, keep it together, Bill. You see this? Okay? So stay together. As a magician, you have a contingency plan because it doesn't want to go out. So you have another set of ends in your pocket, yeah? You look for the soft spot, put it back, something like this, and now you have a long rope. Is that the way that we start the trick?
Yeah.
Yeah? No.
Well, no, we started with the long, medium, and small.
So we have 2 pieces of rope. We have 3 pieces of rope. 3 pieces of rope, the same size. Audience, is that the way that we started?
No.
No? Okay, so we need to like blow something like this, and we have one more time. Long, small, and medium piece of rope.
Do you guys like that?
Thank you.
I like
thank
it.
You. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So that is the idea. That's the mystery of the rope. So you didn't technical. So what do you think? Like it? Can you learn it? Do it 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was great.
Thank you, thank you.
That was great. So where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from Bologna, Italy, northeast of Italy. I was born in the United States, but I was raised in Europe. And then I ended up living in North Africa, South Africa, Central America, South America. And they told me, but if you are an American citizen, what are you doing here? Why don't you go back to America? And I came here, fall in love with Albuquerque, and I met the most magical thing of my life. That is my wife, and here I am.
Very nice.
Yep.
Very, very nice. And you, Nicole, where are you from?
I'm actually from here.
Nice.
But my
Native?
parents are, from everywhere.
Yeah.
Like my dad, he's a big Egyptian Italian man, and my mom's French and German, so they're born everywhere.
Oh, nice. That's a nice little mixture.
I'm a mutt.
Most Americans are mutts. I must admit. So, what about your family?
My family. Well, I have 3 monkeys that now are teenagers. It's Giuseppe, Fiammetta, and Cosimo. And then, of course, my love. That's my most magical things. My wife, Erika, and a little cat called Moxie. Yes, exactly.
That's your family.
That's my family. Yeah, my parents passed away a long time ago, and I can tell you that I have a good extended family, especially people that I met here who are fantastic, and they became part of my family or extended family. So,
Yes.
if I can bring the toilet paper and start telling you this,
Right.
this, and exactly so.
I know that
the toilet
feeling.
paper because of the length, not because of what happened inside the toilet paper. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And what about your family, Nicole?
Well, I've got 2 older brothers, and my mom and my dad's side, they've got, like 13 kids, both sides, so it's a big family. But,
Yeah.
And actually, I take care of my brother because he suffered a brain injury, so I'm home again, taking care of him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. And how did you get into magic?
Oh, thank you for the question. That's an excellent question. It's because I have a little story over there to tell you. It was my father. It was my father. My father was an engineer. He was very creative and was inventing always things. So he was working with things, and he was like, vieni qui, no, in Italian. And look, for example, I got something to ask you. I got 2 coins. I don't know
Okay.
if you can see those because, of course, they were.
I can see them.
You can see them. You can see
Yes.
them.
Yes.
They were Italian coins, but now I have a $50 that has John F. Kennedy here on the front, and then an English penny. Okay, so don't worry for thinking of if it is a. The only thing that you have to remember is that this one is made out of silver, and this one is made out of copper. Okay, so silver and copper. How many coins?
2.
2. Silver
coins.
and copper. Okay.
Yes.
So my hand, nothing here, nothing here. So put it in my hand. I removed the one made out of silver, and I'm going to put it in my pocket. Okay?
Okay.
So how many coins do I have here?
1.
Echo. But you have to understand that this one is called the 2-coin trick. Okay? So maybe the idea at the beginning was a little too fast. Okay? So I got the silver coin here, I got the copper coin here, and I'm going to take the copper coin and I'm going to put it in my pocket, and there's nothing here. So how many coins do I have here?
1.
Exactly, but remember that this one is called the 2-coin trick, okay? Now, if you have any doubt that this one is a real coin, you can have it, you can check it, you can bite it, you can do whatever you want.
Yep, that's a real
and
coin.
now put it here in the pocket. I'm Italian, so be careful, okay? So now, 1 coin, you get rid of 1 coin here, clearly in front of it. How many coins do I have here?
1.
Exactly, but you have to understand that this one is called the 2-coin trick, okay? So here we go one more time. Put the one out of copper. Take the one out of copper.
Okay.
You can see it. I can put it in my pocket. You can see over there. There is nothing in this hand. How many coins do I have here?
This time I have to say 2.
Okay, but it's nothing because it was just a figment of your imagination, okay? So that was my dad. That was my dad. So you can imagine, I was like 6 years old, and I was like, what? I love that. I want to learn how to. No, you're not old enough. And keep on going and going until one day I understood how it was done. And came and said, I got it. Oh, okay. And then he went for other things. But then the day that I was doing more, he told me, don't do magic. Magic is not a business. It's for bad people. And back in those days, the magicians were all chicanery,
Black and dark and
exactly.
yes,
And so
exactly.
the concept of my dad is become an engineer, become something productive. Don't waste your time in magic. But by that time, I love it. So I was escaping out of the house like, I'm going to do my homework. And I was working in bars and things like that. And one day, I'm making the same trick and I see a gentleman that I recognize with a kepi and he's my father.
Mm.
And he was like, come here, you and I.
We know how Italian dads are,
Yeah,
yes.
you and I have to talk. And that was the end of, and still, believe me, still nowadays, I'm a social worker. And sometimes I debate, am I a magician who do social work or I'm a social worker who do magic?
Mm-hmm.
So the real magic is what my wife does because with $20 she's able to feed us all. So that's
right. I mean
the real
that's magic. Yes.
But that's the story of magic and magic.
Nice. Very, very nice. And you, Nicole, how'd you get into this? Or are you just now getting into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never did magic before. I don't even know any magic.
Okay.
Or do I?
Do I know that you do? You make money disappear very fast. Well, no, she's really magical. Let me tell you that part of the story. We do theatrical performances. We act. Okay. She, as you can see, this beautiful face, hair, and she's able to transform into the hideous, ugliest woman in the world.
That's how we met.
That was her role. So fantastic. We were performing for a long time, and that was her role. It was like a teacher.
It was pruny.
Even with the eyes crossed. Fantastic. And then
She's a little school marm and she talk like this all the time.
Yeah, but you see, there's magic. That's the magic that she does. Exactly.
Wow, that's very cool. So what are your plans from here as far as magic is concerned?
Well, first of all, is to invite you for dinner, for you to support us because we have a lot of ideas into performing. We want to perform in restaurants. We want to perform travel performances. That's what we're going to do. We want to do reenactments, so have like a theatrical performance at the same time with magic. So
we're basically going to write scripts. We've got some scripts already we're doing with different characters. So it'll be like 3 or 4 characters in a script, and then we're going to throw in some magic in it, and it's going to be a huge comedic thing, though, all the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Seems like something that... Now, did you say something about a school of magic?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, yeah, thank you. It's, the idea is to invite young people, especially, to get into... So they can have the exposure of learning how to perform and at the same time perform in front of an audience. So there are several types of magics. That there is the close up that is in your hand. There is the stage, which is for me the part that I love the most. Then you can subdivide it into bizarre or dark magic, and then you go for the big illusions and presentations. So all those things to be discussed, talk, and perform.
Yes, and I've noticed that about magic. There's like basically the 3 different types that you talked about: the close-up, the stage illusions, and then the dark type magic. Yes. And it's not really dark, but it's kind of twisted. I think is the best way to put it.
Good point. Good point. Because we're talking about the second oldest trade in the world.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
That makes sense.
You know that there's always people asking, which one is the first one? And then you say like, yeah, okay, well, so.
Right. What is the first one?
Both of them have been like changed into but as you were showing this dark part, people has using as an abusive thing and show you like, either you believe in me or I will transform you into a frog.
I'm going to turn you into a frog like the worst witch or something like that. Or I'm going to sprinkle this potion on you and you're going to, that kind of stuff.
And that was one of the reasons that I get a fascination for and learn to say, we have these abilities, we have these capacities in order to use them but for something good, not for something.
Correct.
So that is the point. But anyhow, it's I like the creepy thing. Is, for example, like I tell you, Jordan. Is his area.
Yes.
And he's amazing into that. He's capable into that part, and he does an excellent job. I tried one time, long time, to be the evil guy. No, I said I like comedy. I prefer comedy.
And there's nothing wrong with that. everything is what makes it work.
It's all
Absolutely.
entertainment.
Yep. So we have a phone number that we're putting up, and so if anybody's interested in booking a magician for your restaurant, for your venue, because that's what you're talking about, right? To where you can do it at restaurants, you can do it in venues and
Private
stuff like that.
parties.
Private parties, birthday parties. Hey, I know there's a lot of birthdays in October. For some reason, besides the fact that February is Valentine's month, but I figured that out on my own. 9 months later is October, November. So yeah, so it just happens to work that way. So there's a lot of birthdays coming up. So if you want a magician for your birthday party or whatever, these guys can take care of you. At your, like we said, the venues, at the restaurants, at the bars, everything. So great places for it.
Also, we can do costumes and any kind of theme they want to do.
Nice.
Customize the show, yeah, exactly. So
yeah.
we're more
They
than
have
happy.
ideas, we can put it together.
And that's the idea. Is we're more than happy to participate on that. We love the challenge, so give us the challenge.
Right?
I have to tell you, Bill, that every single time they come and tell me, can you make my wife disappear? Or there was a joke of the gentleman who came and told me, how do you do that? And I said, I cannot tell you, sir, otherwise I have to kill you. Well, tell it to my mother-in-law then in that case.
That's great. I'm going to have to remember that one.
We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't disappear people. We make smiles appear. That's the idea.
Yeah, we'll just have to do it that way. So one thing I want to do really quick is I want to thank all the sponsors that are involved in the New Mexico State Fair. So this is quite a list. Maybe you guys will recognize some of these people. Of course, Expo New Mexico is one of our biggest sponsors. Who's Boutique donated 160 shirts for us. Archetype Tattoo Studio did the canopy. Margie Wyman donated the money to make the cake, and Britt's Sweet Shop is making the cake. NM Divorce and Custody Law did the banners. High Desert Industrial Supply, they were going to do a second float for us, but turns out we only are doing one float. But still,
Cool.
I mean, the fact that they were more than willing to give us a second trailer is grateful. Gaynor Thompson is donating crowns and sashes. So these are awesome, right? The champions, for the first time ever, get real crowns. In the past, they've been like the plastic cheap things.
That's cool.
See, she's a pageant. She does pageantries. So she actually got
I grew up with that.
Yes.
Doing pageantries.
Did you?
Yep.
So you know what this is all about.
Oh dear, those crowns are heavy.
They are. They are. I was feeling these things. I'm like, God, these things are like real. And they have like jewels in them, and
They're super cool.
yeah, super cool. So she got those. She got the sashes that go across. Whoever the champions are, they get sashes too. So, and trophies
I got a crown.
and money.
I got a crown yesterday with the dentist. Still hurts
Really
me.
did.
Yeah, it still hurts me.
That crown.
Yeah, that crown.
Those crowns probably aren't as heavy.
But
they're more
It's heavy on the wallet, yeah. Exactly.
They're expensive. And then Casa de Pizza donated the dinner part of the dinner and concert. We did this huge drawing. That was huge, yeah. So they got free pizza before they go see this concert on September 30th, which I'm not going to tell anybody who it is, but I'm sure they can figure it out.
Perfect.
So, and then Mariscos Altamar, Effing Bar, Red Velvet Underground, Sidelines, Fiestas, Lucky 66 Bowl, Library Downtown, all donated prizes that we give away each night at the end of the night. So if they sing, anybody who sings, their name gets drawn and they get to win that prize that night. Red Velvet donated a total of 4 tickets for the Dinner and Magic Show.
What did library donate? Like
10 $5 gift cards.
nice.
So $50 worth of gift cards.
You know what I was learning in your shows exactly when watching your is that the beautiful thing for karaoke is you two guys have excellent voices. I don't. I sing in the shower, yes. But the thing that I heard is you don't have to have an excellent voice. Because what makes you win is what people vote for you. So if your name is Paul because you did an excellent performance over there of I am a woman or anything like that, and then people start voting for you, that's when you win. Is that true?
No, not necessarily. No, we have judges actually.
Oh, okay.
And these judges actually judge the singers on their key,
performance,
their key, their
uh-huh.
timing, their knowledge of the song, and their performance, stage presence.
But if you have a little voice like something happen, no problem. Is that you have a chance.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
Actually, yes, because each one of those categories are 25% of the score. So it happens to where sometimes we have people that may not have the greatest voice in the world, but and their key may be off, but they're really, like, their timing is dead on, their knowledge is dead on, and they get up on that stage and they make the whole crowd go with them, and they move forward.
Do they pick their own songs, or you guys are picking them for them?
Yes, they pick their own songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's available on karaoke, then they pick their own song, which is great, because then they go to these venues that participate and they practice at these venues.
Nice.
So it helps. Those venues are the ones that get to benefit from the whole state fair thing.
So yeah, you see, if you don't have a good voice, but you are funny, go.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I heard on your shows is the prices are big bucks.
And what you may be thinking of is the sing-in wins that we do, which is a different type of, it's not really a competition. A sing-in win is you just get up there and you sing a song, and then your name goes in the bucket.
That's
what you're thinking of.
Exactly.
And so you sing a song, your name goes in the bucket, and then we do a drawing at the end of the night, and people win prizes. The last one was at the Sandbar. So the first name that got drawn won $50. The second name was $150, and then the last name was $200.
Man.
And you don't have to, you can be a horrible singer, or it may be the very first time you ever sang in your life in front of somebody, and that has happened many times.
Man, you have to sweat outside one day to make that amount of money, and here you can go and
There's people that win $200 in a matter of 4 minutes.
How are we knowing where these shows are?
Watch callmeoz.net. Call Me Oz live at 6 o'clock as we go through all the events, or just go to the website anytime. We have one button that says events. And you click, it says current events, I think, and you click on that button and it takes you to our page that has all the events that we have going on. And that's what it is.
I watch it.
Yeah, Raul watches us pretty regularly.
And send you messages.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, it talks about pizzas and beer disappearing, which I have to ask. Now, do you actually make a pizza disappear? Or do you make a pizza disappear like this?
I eat it. I love you know, Italian. I love pizza. So.
Pizza.
Beer and make a funnel with the whole pizza. And, yes.
That's how I am with manicotti and lasagna. Yes. And manicotti, especially, like my daughter, every time me and my daughter make manicotti, we do it with crepes. We don't use the pasta shells.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, have you had that?
Yeah.
Of course, that's the original way. Crepes are the best. So, yeah, that's what we do. So also, Leo's Nightclub donated our podium, which I actually showed on my live feed when I was walking around the state fair today. It looks beautiful. And then Call Me Oz donates everything else. And then the participating venues, take note of this. These will be ones that you want to hit up for magic shows. Lucky 66 Bowl, Elks Lodge, Zulo's Bistro, Kilt Check, Sidelines, Billiards Palace, Mariscos Altamar, and Los Lunes. That would be a great one. Yes. Fiestas Cantina, Effing Bar and Grill, Leo's Nightclub, Our Lady of Belen, which was the Fiestas, Library Downtown, and Camino Royale Winery and Tap Room. Those are all the participating venues in the State Fair this year. We have a massive staff. I couldn't do everything at the fair without the staff. Jeanette is my assistant. Millie and Angie are the coaches, and so is Trent. He helps Angie do all this. Somebody's got to take care of these 108 or 220 contestants that we deal with. So that's what they do. Sandy, she is my confidant. Charles is our video clipper. Larry, of course, is our videographer.
Magic. That's the real magician. Yay.
This guy right here. His better half.
Sound effect also.
Watch him mute me.
She does sound effects and tell you, hey,
everything. Yeah. So Patricia does everything. Michael is our stage man and photographer. Brandon, Renee is our admin. Michelle and her husband Dave put the whole float together, which I got to see pictures of some of the stuff that she's already done, and it's just, I mean, our float is going to be over the top this year. Tiago is our advertising sales rep. Tom is just a helper of Millie with coaching. Kenny Johnson is like our everything guy. He's amazing. Shelly Rep is the director of NM Dream Center. I don't know if you've heard me talk about this.
Yes.
So NM Dream Center, their goal and their mission is to take care of all the homeless youths in Albuquerque. There's about 5,000 of them.
Oh, I love that.
That's crazy. And about 4,000 of them are trafficked, because they have no other way to make money. So that's what she does. The KJs, we have a lot of KJs. These are the ones that run the music is Puddles and Country Joe, Candy DeVille, Alan Estrada, Danielson, Camo, Toby Riffick, Amos Drastic, and Tommy Hurricane. So that's how many different KJs we have. And it's interesting working because each one of them has a different personality. They are a different person, and dealing with these guys is unreal. So, and then we have special guests at the New Mexico State Fair. We have a bunch of them. We have Disco Nanny, who's my confidant. Will is going to be visiting us from Amarillo. So the only people watching Call Me Oz Live will actually know that he will be there tomorrow, and this is going to surprise everybody. He was our champion in 2016. And then I just now found out that he also became the champion at Talent Quest this year, which is a bigger competition. It's a national competition. The only one that's bigger than that is the World Champions, which is KWC. So we are the third largest competition in the United States at this point. So we're pretty big at this. Jasmine Barboa was one of our champions in 2016 for minors. JJ Jones, I don't know if you've ever heard of him. He's an actor. He's all over the place. He just released a CD. He was one of our champions in 2014.
In a picture with him on your Facebook.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you look like?
Handsome.
can't believe
Has
it.
2 eyes.
We have to look him up.
Teeth.
Just look him up. JJ Jones.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
You can't miss him. He's an actor. Glow was one of our 2015 champions. Angela is somebody that's in the community that everybody just loves and adores. Brother Charles is somebody who's just been a Call Me Out supporter forever, and he's our video clipper. Kevin Kennedy, I don't know if you've heard of him. He does a lot of comedy shows, and he does Headliners 505, which is every Friday night, I believe, down at Rio Bravo. So, and he was at Red Velvet last week, I think, and Dory was telling me that there was a line out the door to get it in.
I didn't go. I was supposed to go, but then we were performing.
Exactly. That's why we had me on it. I was there. I like the place, but we
Oh, you went last week?
Yeah, no, I went the week prior.
Oh, that's right. We
Okay.
performed the week before.
Because
Our
we're,
group has doubles.
remember we were with the thing that the show was there and so we were checking, measuring with tape.
Oh.
And that's why we ended up going into the place. Has a disc jockey. That is the guy, fantastic guy. It's super funny. But every single time we were going to the front, he was like, "Would you like to sing a song?" So, cool.
Was that Karaoke Joe?
Exactly. Karaoke Joe.
Okay.
Super cool guy.
Yeah, that's Karaoke Joe for you. We have Stu Dizzle. People in the karaoke world know Stu Dizzle. He's got to be the best MC in the world. This guy is unreal. Tetrix was one of our champions in 2016. Mr. Karaoke is also somebody that everybody knows in the karaoke world. Tisha is a really close friend of mine that's been with Call Me Out since day one. Jason Paz was our very first champion we ever had in 2014. He lives in Denver, so he's coming down to be with us for this show. Lenora's Cause, and Kalia Kimberly was our champion in 2015, and then she was on The Voice in 2016, I think, with Miley Cyrus. Yeah, so she currently lives in California. And
with Miley Cyrus or with Hannah Montana?
Miley.
Okay.
This was Miley days, yes.
Okay.
So she'll be visiting us the last day of the fair, and then Reed Barton was our 2016 minors champion that will also be visiting us. So that's how many special guests we have.
Cool.
And sponsors and
Super cool.
yeah, and then most importantly, the contestants. all 108 of them.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So
Big show.
huge show. Yeah, we are definitely a big show. So anyway, I told you I'm glad that you're not blonde, because I have a blonde joke.
My mom's not gonna like this.
Is your
My
mom?
mom is blonde.
Your mom is blonde.
It's okay, she's used to it.
Probably.
Yeah.
You guys ready for the blonde joke?
Totally ready. Ready, Mom?
What do you call a blonde that never showers?
My mom? She totally showers. So kidding.
I think that's what most of them do. No, it's, as a social worker, I don't want to. I have a lot of jokes, but no. Well, okay, so enlighten me.
A dirty blonde.
Oh, isn't that what the color is like? Okay.
Dirty blonde. Right. So if you have a blonde that never showers,
Cool.
she's a dirty blonde.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
It does.
It
It
does.
does a lot.
Mm-hmm.
My mom does not shower.
Is she a dirty blonde?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
I didn't take a shower this morning.
Is that where dirty blonde came from, I wonder? I
That's
wonder.
what it is.
Yeah, me too. I thought that these because of the hair is not exactly blonde. It's like in the middle.
Brownish blonde.
Brownish blonde. And
That's what a dirty
that's
blonde
why
is.
they came with. Mm-hmm.
No, you ain't dirty blonde.
No. Okay.
No.
I have some stories that I can, but I think that we're very. But I can risk the production of this agency with my jokes. So no.
Probably.
But if you come to the show, we will do it. And as a matter of fact, in the name of Billy, I promised Billy that we're going to change the color of a handkerchief. Okay, we did a handkerchief here, so that will be for the show. That's special for the show.
Nice. Very nice.
He has his bandanas,
Yes.
so we will change it to one specific color. Okay, so
Works for me.
but so I'm gonna give a donation of $100 if someone comes and bring me $100, and I will make it disappear and I will give it to you. Sounds fair? Yay!
I like that. I
Okay.
like that. Did you all get that?
So if someone
Okay,
comes with $100 bill, I will make
Yes.
the trick of their century. You see the whole thing appear and disappear,
Just disappear.
and we can make it as a donation. I promise that.
Yes. Yes. You can donate on Sunday at the fair.
So hopefully.
Let's
yeah,
just do it at the fair.
Hopefully. So it's the fair. We're ready to perform. Unfortunately, like I say, and I don't even want to talk of this because I'm going to miss her very much. She will not be there. But at the Red Velvet, she will be there.
Nice.
So
Very nice.
Awesome.
Yes.
super sexy Nicole. So ready for that. Yep.
That's going to be awesome.
Indeed.
Cannot wait. That's going to be an awesome show.
Indeed. We're
Yes.
prepared. Ready for that. Yay.
Yeah, we'll be ready in October. Yes. We will be up and over the fair and then moving forward
Yes.
to the Balloon Fiesta, to the Magic Show, to the Birthday Bash, to the Twinkle Light Parade, and then who knows what from there. Guess we'll figure it out.
Count.
You guys got anything else to say?
That we appreciate your help, and especially this opportunity to be able to participate with the society, and that I really like what you guys are doing. So, thank you.
Awesome. Go ahead. His is more important.
Mine.
We were saying thank you.
No. Oh, sorry. Yeah. No. So.
Well,
Excuse
thank
me.
you for being done.
Do you have something
So-
else to tell
Yes.
Nicole?
So that number, if you can call or text it, and then we can put you on a list where we'll actually email you updates and stuff. Or we can also, when we put up our website, which we're going to be doing soon, we can text you or call you with that information. So then you can see cool stuff we'll be doing later.
Absolutely. That's very.
Very nice.
Sorry.
Like, no, yours is more important.
No, I was
do
about to
that
say
a lot.
like the
See,
ending
this is
of
why we work
like
together.
the end of the
Talk over each
fantasy.
other the whole time, and I
Yeah,
listen to
that's,
him.
that's going on. Sorry for that. What I wanted to say is that there is only one type of magic, and that magic is the love that you have for your family, the love that you have for your friends, the love that a mother has to their children and the children for the mother. So love is the real magic. So tonight, make some magic at home, okay?
I like that.
That's
yes.
it. That's the real magic.
Thank you, Double L Media, for this massive production. You are totally awesome, and we will be thanking you every day at the fair.
Definitely.
Thank you.
We're out. You guys have a great day. We'll see you at the fair tomorrow.
Thank you.